Got a good one today.
Do you?
Oh, we got some good ones today.
All right.
Can't spend too much time on today.
Yeah, I know. I got to get out of here. He's not feeling well, so L's not feeling well. you know they know us. You know where it's come from. Anyways, let's start out. It's the holiday season. What?
That's good. That's good.
Okay, it's the holiday season. Take two.
Say it again.
It's the holiday season.
Okay.
Okay. All right. How was your Christmas?
All right. So,
It's better be good.
Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I did not think that I was gonna be spending my whole Christmas collecting firewood. The night
As
before,
a present?
No.
Okay.
Well,
you're kind of cheap. firewood's kind of like inexpensive if you go look for it.
Well, no, it's not. Well, all right, hold on. All right.
Go in the woods. That's where the wood is. That's why it's called woods.
Saturday evening.
Saturday evening, which is what day?
Christmas Eve.
Eve. Okay, good. Okay.
The furnace went out.
No! Why don't you call me?
Man, you ain't no HVAC guy.
I could have got you an HVAC guy.
No, it was all right. Sorry, that
I had 3 heaters. I could have got you.
we had a couple heaters.
I got good heaters. These are my mom's heaters. They're good.
They keep you on.
Oh, big time. So just letting you know.
All right, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Next Christmas.
All right. So how'd you break it?
So it was just old, and it wasn't. Here's the thing: it wasn't really broke.
It was not fixed
But it wasn't functioning
properly. Okay, gotcha.
properly enough to keep us warm. So I woke up. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I was like, I got to get firewood. Not for me.
All right, for your mom.
But for mom.
Okay.
Because
You didn't start thinking, let's see, what furniture can we get rid of? You weren't doing that, were you?
nah, she doesn't want me to get rid of any furniture, even when she dies. So I want you to keep the house exactly the way it is.
As a mausoleum. Okay, go ahead. All right.
According to her, well,
she's going to live there after she's gone, right?
well, see, that just leads me to think about other stuff. Let me stay on top.
Finish. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So anyways.
All right, this is Christmas Day, right?
This is Christmas Day.
Day, okay.
Right. So, hold on. Was this Christmas Day? It was Christmas Day.
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
It was Christmas Day.
It was Christmas Day. At 6:30 in the morning.
6:30 in the morning.
Now, when did you find out that it was out?
Christmas Eve.
It just...
Well, it didn't go out. It was getting to a certain temperature, and it wasn't
good anyhow. Like,
right.
What was the temperature?
56.
That's not good.
You
can hang meat in that temperature.
Well, it's 56 is what it read, but outside was like
it's 12 and 13.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 6:30 in the morning, I'm outside. Well, the thing was this. At first,
did you have 2 shirts on?
I had a button up, 3 hoodies, and then this hoodie.
So you look like a fat snowman, right?
Well,
were you abominable?
Well, I look more like the Michelin Man.
There you go.
Or the Black Michelin Man.
Michelin, yeah, that's for the Blackwall tires.
Well, I'm thinking too,
yeah, they should have one of those.
Well, why is the Michelin Man logo white if tires are black?
You want to know? Do you really want to know?
Why?
They used to wrap tires in white plastic to protect them. And they used to stack them, and then that's what looks like the Michelin Man.
That answers my question.
Right. So you didn't look like the Michelin Man.
I did not.
You look like a doughboy?
Well,
okay, so you're wood hunting.
So I'm outside. Well, at first I was like, well, let me go to 7-Eleven.
Okay, yeah, they're okay.
See how much their wood is.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking...
You get a Slurpee too?
I'm thinking it was $7.99 for like bundle. 4 pieces. Yeah. I'm like, no. I'm take my truck. I'm gonna ride around the neighborhood.
Tear wood mailboxes.
Well,
They'll burn. Go ahead.
I was riding around the neighborhood. I was like on the corner looking for wood.
That's how you can take that several ways. You know that?
I know. I when I was telling myself, I can't believe I'm out here. 12 degree
with
weather.
a truck with no heat.
12-degree weather looking for wood.
At least your truck started. That's pretty good.
It did, but it coughed first.
Because it's like, what are you doing out here, you dumb?
It's cold as a bitch. You ain't cut me on in 2 days.
And it's the coldest temperature of the year.
And the heat went out.
Yeah.
And, well, all right. So that was my Christmas day and my Christmas day after.
Okay, gotcha.
Did that for 2 days.
Ooh,
All right.
okay.
I would have been good.
I know.
I would have walked around looking like the Michelin Man. I sleep with like 10 blankets.
Really?
I do because I'm trying to, because I don't really like to use the heat, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Save
You're
money.
conservative, yeah. You're an environmentalist. I understand.
You know, the problem with the 10 blanket thing is, you know, you go to bed looking like Steve Urkel and you wake up looking like Dwayne Johnson because you got to like lift weights to move and these. But
heavens to Betsy if you have to rush out of that room, man.
You know, well, it's getting up in the middle of the night to take that one piss.
Right.
So
you gotta plan that out.
During these times, I don't drink as much water before I go to bed.
Good. Good thing, if you can help it.
So I can stay cozy.
Right.
Thinking of you.
That was funny. Go ahead.
So the next day we called
Michaels and Son.
Definitely not them. They tried to get us.
Okay,
we called them a while back. They tried a whole new system.
Why don't you call Scott Spears?
Who?
Scott Spears. Next time, call him. Or
Scott
call
Peterson.
me.
Scott Peterson? He in jail.
Call me.
He HVAC?
Yeah, he does HVAC. Yeah.
Scott Peterson?
Yeah, he does.
He didn't get parole, did he?
No, he didn't. He learned HVAC in prison. That's how you do it. You know. I know lots of people. Okay. You could have got it for a song. Now, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell your story.
It worked out perfectly, though, because...
So it was perfect timing? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
All I'm saying was, well, me out there, the 12-degree weather was perfect timing, too. Because I felt like a scavenger. I got to, like, collect all these pieces. You see the back of the truck. It's just wood on top of wood.
So you cleaned up neighbors' yards.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right, because they had the big storm, too. So those branches were everywhere. Good job.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, hey, and
you couldn't.
It was good, too.
Yeah.
I took the circular saw.
Okay.
And I was out there. I said, these people, Christmas Day, early in the morning, they hate me right now. But
they're saying, what is he building?
Fire. A fire for your ass.
Fire. Okay.
Got to keep mine warm because she's fragile.
Yeah, she's very fragile.
Frail.
Yeah.
Not as frail as your mom, though.
They're getting close.
No. Your mom is older, though.
My mom's, well, your mom's damaged more, you know?
She is damaged.
See, that'll take, I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
Damage versus
age.
Attrition, erosion. Withering.
Withering, yes, that's right. Yeah.
And they're both not in the best condition.
No, they're not. Yeah.
So we called Homeboy, right?
Right, Homeboy. Okay.
Who was able to come that day. He went to Newport News, and he didn't charge us the emergency
fee. Okay.
Because, you know,
Christmas. Come on, man.
So what happened was he pulled up. I gave him a raving review. I mean, if you ever do business with me and you good, you're going to send me all the links
10
you got.
10 stars.
And I'm going to I'm going to make a fake account and give you. But anyways,
I'll create people to honor you. Okay.
So he showed up when he said he was going to show up.
Are you going to advertise for him now or what?
I forgot his name. The business is called ACA1 HVAC.
Okay.
His name is you'll figure out his name when you.
I catch you.
But he's a great guy.
Okay.
He pulled up in his van, and then I noticed he was black.
No. How did you tell?
And I felt better. Because you want to support. You want to support.
Man.
And he reminded me of my
Santa Claus.
Well,
no. Okay.
That's another story. We
okay.
can go on that
next one.
later,
Okay.
but,
next year. Okay,
my grandfather.
Okay.
Happy.
Oh, that's right. I
Right.
like him. Yeah.
So anyway, he came in. Long story short.
Okay.
The people apparently did the heat was running off of the auxiliary.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The whole
time. Damn.
And that was because somebody came behind somebody, redid the wires,
Right.
whatever. Anyways, he hooked that up. Everything was good.
Yeah.
Only charged us $89 to come out.
Right.
And the diagnostics,
Yeah.
and then the $89 to do all the wiring and all
Right.
that. So it came out to $178.
Can't beat that. I couldn't beat that with
$200. You know.
Right.
So a great personality, and he explained everything.
Did he? Good.
As he went.
Okay.
He showed.
Yeah.
He said, "This is what you can do, whatever."
Right.
He made no promises because
Okay.
he said why he couldn't make a promise, and
Right.
but when he was telling us what the issue was,
right.
That's when we saw on the app, the one got those eco whatever apps that you connect your thermostat to.
Yeah.
And on the app, it said exactly what he was saying. You know. So trustworthy. I mean, that's so
open.
it was cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it worked
yeah.
out. It worked out good. So that was my.
That's a memory you can take to the bank right there.
That was my Christmas.
That
day.
is awesome. That's a present right there. That's a present. I'm telling you.
It worked out.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would have been good. I'd have been walking around,
If you'd have fell, you wouldn't have felt it.
But then too,
What?
she's my cousin, but she's more like a niece.
Okay.
She brings the baby over.
Right.
While she goes to work.
Okay.
So
your mom babysits?
She does babysit. I partake in some of the
No
things too.
kidding. Good for you.
So we had to keep the baby warm. But I will say this. As much as I've been babysitting lately,
yeah.
I need to be putting that birth certificate as something, as other or something, because I didn't sign up for this.
Hey, it's good training. I tell you, it's
No,
good
it
training.
ain't
Oh
training.
yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm predicting it's gonna happen.
Speaking of training.
Okay.
Speaking of training.
Gotcha.
I got some news.
Uh-oh. You're going in the military.
You don't notice anything different?
Oh, man. No, your head's smaller.
It is, ain't it? Yeah, that's because I cut my hair.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
So I got longer hair than you?
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do.
I do.
You do.
What made you do
no
that?
more. Dread no more.
What made you do that? Did you make a mistake and you had to? Did it catch fire in the wood?
That is a pretty good.
I'm just saying
connection.
it could have happened. Okay,
Connection.
go ahead.
No, well, and this is a quick session, so I'm gonna just wrap this up then.
Okay.
It's just two reasons. One reason, but they branches out into two.
Like your hair.
That branched out.
20 or 30.
Well, branched out for 19 years.
That's what it is.
That's why I got to retrain my hair.
Oh man. You got pictures before and after?
I got before and after.
Cool.
I got before and after.
We're gonna put that on the website.
Not these pictures. Right now, I look like a.
Hey, Halloween's coming. Okay, I'm just saying.
Right now, if I put my pictures up, I think I'll get a lot of donations. I look like
I'm talking.
I look like St. Jude, CHKD.
Poster child, right there. Help me.
So I got to retrain everything.
Oh, you also the ASPCA too.
Who's that?
That's the animal people that.
Oh
need, yeah. You put your face up there.
What is that? Scabies?
No, it's mange.
It's
mange.
It's leprosy.
It's mange.
It's leprosy.
No, mange is hair thing. Leprosy skin. You got skin problem too? Oh God, you're falling apart.
I know. Let's say leprosy is just falling.
Alopecia. There you go.
Goddamn alopecia.
You know what that is, right?
I know what it is. Babies get it all the time.
That causes Will Smith to smack people.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's a good one right there, buddy. Okay, go ahead.
I would show it to you, but
no, okay.
I don't want to embarrass myself at the second.
When it's trained,
when the project is finished.
Okay. It's in process, right?
But it's in the last couple of days, it's starting to lay down though. It's starting to go in one direction.
That's the name of a rock group too. One Direction.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it'll get there one day. You give it a week or two.
Now, are you saving time in the shower?
Okay, so it felt great. And I'll get back to why, I chopped the dread.
Did your head go like poof forward?
Well, here's the thing. When I
sorry.
No, you're close. You're actually close.
Your neck muscles must be really.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
When I cut it off, I had to put the clippers down for about a good 5 minutes because I literally got dizzy. I got lightheaded. I am not lying. I was like, whoa.
You know what's in hair?
Metals.
Stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so you're cutting your oxygen off to your head.
Well, the thing is this.
What?
After I regained my equilibrium.
Yes, very good.
After I was reoriented.
You had vertigo actually going on.
I had vertigo. My crystals in your ear have to now.
Yeah, is it crystals?
Yeah, tiny little crystals.
I thought. No, they're hairs. They're actually hairs.
The hairs is what picks up.
Yeah, but
the liquid that balances the crystals.
Okay. I'm just saying. Okay,
Mom's got vertigo.
Okay.
I do the Epley maneuver to her like at least twice a year. You know the Epley maneuver?
No, I don't know the Epley maneuver.
Reposition the crystals.
To stabilize the. Okay, cool.
So
does it look like you're like snapping her neck off? Is that what it is? You don't do that, do you?
She's got the plate in her neck.
Oh, okay.
I can only do but so much. So when I do it to her, it's like a whole body is actually moving
because it's attached. Yeah. I got you.
But I think I'm smarter because now the weight isn't putting so much stress on my neck, which is allowing the oxygen to actually flow to the
subcortex and the equilibrium or the
cerebellum, away from the limbic system.
What is it called? The hubris? No, not the hubris. It controls your what's it called? It controls your memory. That's
hippocampus.
There you go. No, that's is that memory?
That's memory.
Sweet. I just thought of that.
It means seahorse.
Okay, good. Is that how you remember it, or that's what it is?
That's literally the word for it.
Okay, gotcha.
Hippo, like a horse.
Animal.
Campus.
Hippo's an animal. Hippo don't look like a horse.
I know, but that's what
a horse is equestrian.
Unless it's a seahorse.
Then it's aquatic equestrian. How's that?
So, what was it? Oh, yeah, I'm smarter now.
Okay. Well, who said you were stupid?
Well, I was thinking of the other H word that's in the brain besides hippocampus. Hypothalamus. Okay. That's your body's thermostat.
Right. Yeah. What's the one that does judgment?
It's usually in the frontal cortex.
It is the frontal?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that...
that's the one that gets the last of the oxygen, isn't it?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Well, you actually see, I gotta stay focused because I don't want to.
I know.
Want to go into.
Okay, we still got time. Go ahead. A biology class.
Anyway, so I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, the reason I cut it off is the core reason.
Yes.
Always is freedom. That's the reason I grew it in the first place.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, the difference.
Free expression, is that what you're saying?
Well, the difference is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you good because you're getting there before the setup.
So I'm smarter than you
because you don't have as much. Here, well, now you do. Now you have more than I do.
I'm getting stupid right now.
Yours is straight. Mine was just thick. It wasn't the length.
How much does it weigh?
I haven't found a scale, but I am going to. I was doing bicep curls with 2 bags that I ended up filling.
Damn,
it was heavy. Where was I? Why?
Why? Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's freedom. The reason why, at the beginning, why I started growing it was freedom for the personality.
Okay.
Now, I chopped it off. It's freedom from the personality.
Okay.
Although that freedom has been there for a minute, this was just icing on the cake. You know, kind of like a formality, kind of like I don't know.
Well, the thing about you that I respect mostly is because what you do is you do things in stages in your life, and you actually do them in order. For instance, your feeding process. Okay, you developed that from way back, and you're almost to the point where you're barely eating anything. Okay, from what I see. Okay. Okay, well, I'm just saying, you know.
Big.
I mean, when you go to like Walmart and come out with like a little bag of food, and you know, I'm worried about you. But anyways, you gotta.
But when I give it to you, you're not. I'm very virile.
Good luck with that. No, you're very conscious at what you do. Meaning you don't do it on a whim. You just, this is time to do this, so let's do this.
And I appreciate that.
I think it's good. I think it's good.
You know, I was trying to do that, but what like said, okay, now is the time to do it.
Right.
That point in time has been because I can't no longer run and jump like I want to.
Okay. It's holding you back.
Every time I run or jump, I have to hold my head, literally hold it and then jump, or have to bring it forward.
Right.
And so when that started to interfere with
your freedom. Right. Good.
So,
okay.
But I knew that time was coming. So, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, instead of freedom for the personality, which is the expression, which is not a problem. A lot of times, everybody nowadays, I want to express myself. But what they're not really understanding is, what are you expressing? Instead of just expressing yourself.
Yeah, right.
And why are you expressing?
Yeah.
They don't take the time. They just, boom, because I want to stand out. I want to be different, which is not bad, but we're doing it because we need that attention in order to survive.
It's your personality.
You know?
Yeah, it's a hunger that you have. Your personality has a hunger for it. Like, I'm not getting the attention that I want.
Right.
So, hey, I got to do something about it. Let me do this. Let me try that. Now, did you do, hey, Mom?
I had to, because I had to borrow the mirror so I can.
Oh, okay. She didn't have no clue what you were going to do.
I told her.
Oh, you did?
I was like, I need to stop by Walmart to get some clippers.
Okay.
You know?
I had some.
I'm
not
putting white people's hair in my head. No.
It's dogs, not white people. Come on, give me a break.
You should have said something.
I'm telling you. And we barely touched the dog.
I want them filthy. I want them right after you done.
Well, the thing is, we only do it near where they, you know, stuff sticks to them. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, down there.
Yeah, down there. Yeah.
Well,
so,
but it's perfect then.
I'm just saying.
Next time. Well, see, now I'm gonna be trimming it up often. You know.
Gotcha. Now, are you going to do the Denzel thing where you go, you know, full skinhead or what?
I don't. Right now, I want to have
do a Michael Jordan.
Well, no, because hair has its purpose, and I don't want to get into that because we only got a short time. Really, but I want something up there.
Okay,
you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, so that's why we talked about training.
Gotcha.
I got to retrain my shit right now. They're still going all over the place, but it is getting better.
I'm happy for you. I
appreciate it. But man, I was doing sprints out here waiting on you.
Oh, really? Felt good?
Running. Damn, it feels good.
I think I'll get my hair cut today. If the wife
wants to do
it. No, that's all right. That's all right. We got dog clippers. That's, you know, I'm just saying, you know, we go with what we know. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do. Hey, yeah.
How was your Christmas day?
Well, I had firewood, so we're good.
You had firewood?
Yes, we had wood. It was, how do you put it? It was kind of like Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It was kind of like Thanksgiving. But, getting tired of it, you know? I like the family. I
was noticing that with me. I was like, oh man,
Hey, I love Christmas. Okay,
Well, we've been there.
I know. I love Christmas. I love the atmosphere. I love the feeling and all that stuff. I mean, that's the part of it that I stick with. Okay, the gift giving and the other things. Yes, I did good this. See, I was going to say something to you. I actually was going to say something, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I know.
Is that true?
Somebody told me that when I wished them a happy birthday 2 days late.
That's right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. You can put that in a card and smoke it. Okay, here's the thing. This year has been my best year as far as financially speaking. Okay?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
still ain't good again. Oh man! Right,
you don't qualify yet. Okay. Now with the haircut, hey, I'm saying I can get you a hat.
You know what?
I can get you a hat. Will you start wearing hats now?
No.
Why not?
I've never liked hats, man. On me, I like them on other people.
Now, baseball, nothing.
It's just.
Okay, well,
I'm just not a hat guy.
Well, you didn't have enough hair to put your hat on.
No, well, when I was in high school, I had about 20 hats.
Same here.
I had a Giant hat, Giant from the supermarket hat, and I never worked there.
You're kidding. How'd you get that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like a trucker hat with a Giant.
Yeah, I know.
Had a Mickey Mouse hat.
Never went
Cowboys hat.
Never went to to Disneyland.
I think I had a Nike. I did go to Disney World.
Oh, did you?
But not Disneyland. So yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Even when you're wrong, you're right.
But you got the hat from there? No.
No, I didn't get it from there. I got it from the dollar store. It was one of these cheap ass stores.
Yours not Mike Mouse?
Mick Mouse.
Yeah. Or Mickey Rat. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's thought that counts. Yours is in the mail. Okay.
Back to your story.
Okay. Okay. Well, this
is it in the mail for real?
What do you think?
I don't know. You be doing shit like that. You showed up at the house one time, 2:00 in the morning in your drawers.
Shit happens, man.
I got a gift for you.
What?
You go ahead.
All right. Like I said, best year ever. I gave my mom an oven, a stove. I gave her a mixer. She never wants anything. You know how your mom is. I don't want anything. I don't need anything. Exactly.
You do enough for me throughout the year. I don't.
Okay. She just mentioned two things. Her stove needs replacing, and she always wanted a mix mat. The red that you make bread and all kinds of stuff. You see it on Food Network shows. Well, we got her one. Okay. I mean, we're talking arm and leg here. My little brother and we did the splitting and all that stuff, and we did the thing. But yeah, it was a good.
That's
yeah, the wife was. She didn't really. Man, it was expensive. It was because she had to buy. She had to order it.
Well, she better make some bread. She better make a lot.
That's
of
what I'm talking about. If she don't make the bread, I'm have to confiscate.
You got the receipt?
She does. I think. Wife does. Okay, the wife hadn't been feeling well either, so it's one of those things where she outdoes herself with the cooking and all this stuff. And we had prime rib. Yeah, no kidding. She bought 2 prime ribs. Yeah, you could say that again.
What was the dressing, the sauce that you put on?
Horseradish. It was a horseradish type stuff. My mom was supposed to bring, but Lori made some up. Perfect. Everything good. She, like I said, couple people brought stuff, but it was one of those things where she made everything pretty much, which she is totally capable. But the martyr syndrome.
Yeah.
Well, if nobody, who's going to do it if I don't? That kind of thing. Well, well, everything worked perfect. Presents galore. I got everything I wanted to. The wife kicked my ass on presents.
What did you get?
This is what I'm going to tell you. Okay. I got my wife a mailbox. Okay. A mailbox and a stand. Okay. The mail post and everything. About a month ago, at a party next door, parking was bad. So this lady backed up and knocked our mailbox off, in half. So I came here, got something together and I put it back together like a bandage. It's like wobbly.
Duct tape?
No. Bolts,
Staples.
Bolts and metal pins, like you're fixing your knee or leg, where doctors put screws in and holds it together. I did that. Worked pretty good. But then she said, we got to fix that. So I bought her a mailbox. I couldn't wrap the post, but I wrapped the mailbox. And I told my daughter, I said, this is for both of us, okay, so I don't look stupid. So we got that, okay. She was surprised and happy. Oh, my son got her a bidet.
Why didn't he get her a night?
One of those things, That was good. Okay, I come to open my presents and everything. I get hats, which I like and stuff.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta go back to the bidet.
Okay.
What, is this something that you attach to your regular toilet?
It's actually.
Or is it a toilet by itself?
No. What it is, it's a seat that you put on your toilet that has all the stuff in it, and it does itself.
It has a built-in sprinkler system?
Yeah, sprinklers, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, he has one, but he had to attach it to his regular seat. And he said, it's like heaven. Okay. I'm just giving the announcement. It's 5 stars, okay? So we haven't put it on yet, but eventually it'll happen. So I open my presents, and she puts this, and I get a baseball, okay, with a Red Sox logo, and I get this creepy looking elf thing with Red Sox, he's a Red Sox mascot looking thing. And then I open up, and then she got me 2 tickets to go see the Red Sox.
What?
In Boston. Guess who's they're playing?
The Yankees.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I mean, I'm
gift.
like, see, that I can't. She did that to me last year with John Mulaney. She bought tickets, and my daughter.
Now that's a gift.
I was like blown over. I mean, the thing is, she outdoes me every year, and I can't, I can't buy nothing good enough for her.
Because you don't love her enough.
Oh, give me a break. What do you think I'm here for?
Well,
this is my gift. I give her the opportunity to do those things for what I do here. That's how I look at it.
Nah, I'm
just
think
fucking
with
she
you.
don't look. I know that she don't look at it that way. She don't. She thinks I'm ignoring her or trying to avoid her, and that's not it.
Some people are just great at giving. Some people are.
She's incredible.
Great at taking.
Yeah, no kidding. She got me a watch for my birthday.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for the wish. 2 days late. But anyways,
we already
discussed that. We can edit that. But
I'm just that I'm a bad best friend. I can't remember your
sticking
birthday.
it to you again because you deserve it.
You can stick it to me anytime you want.
I'm just figuratively speaking.
But hold up though.
Okay.
When's the last time you wished me a happy birthday?
I don't even know where your birthday is.
So how you gonna get on me?
Because you don't tell me.
I told you.
No, see, my memory's gone. Okay,
I know.
You got to write it down somewhere.
That's in the episode of. That's the last one I put up.
I didn't listen to it yet.
I know you didn't. I'm just saying.
You mean you put your birthday in on your episode?
I didn't put my birthday. I put the fact that you got your brain leakage.
Yeah, I still have that. It's sad.
I'm just saying. It's up there.
Anyways, well, we decided instead of having the family come over, we're gonna do Chinese.
Oh Lord, you just walk right into that one.
We're gonna send out menus, and they're gonna have to, like a week ahead of time, pick what you want, and we'll get it all together, and we're gonna have a buffet and all that good stuff. So.
And this is for what?
Christmas dinner. She's not gonna cook. We're gonna
Christmas past.
Next year.
Oh,
next year.
Damn, y'all already thinking.
Hey, when I look at her and the way she looks after Christmas and Thanksgiving, my heart breaks because I know what she did and everything. And
that's what's up. When is the game for?
The what for?
The game.
May 7th, I think. May 7th. It's on a Sunday, I think.
So you gotta travel to Boston or New York?
No, they're coming here. What do you think?
I'm saying, is it in Boston or is it in New York?
It's at Boston.
It's a legitimate question.
No, it's not.
Where are they playing? At Boston or New York?
Why would I go to New York?
Because
I would not even step foot in New York, not right now.
Why not?
Have you seen New York?
It's in May.
I don't care.
You're going to lose this one.
I don't. No. Hey, I'm speaking the atmosphere of New York right now.
What's wrong with it?
What do you? Oh my!
It's the way it always is.
No,
a mess.
No, it used to be. Never mind. We're getting political here. I don't want to do that. It's in Boston. We're playing.
I'm going to go. It's a red state.
No, it's not a red state. It's a blue state.
That's what I'm asking.
It's partially red. Actually, Long Island is red now.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. The rest is blue.
Is that the reason why?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
You just said political. I don't know what.
Political. That's political, but it's okay.
Quick draw.
Okay. The mayor. Okay. He doesn't care.
Who's the mayor?
I have no idea, but he doesn't care.
That's the black guy.
Probably. I'm not saying that it's, but what I'm saying is the crime rate is skyrocketed. Okay. His protection plan for the people is not there. Subways are more dangerous than ever because there's no protection for the people. That's why. Okay. And it's one of the things when you get elected into an office such as that, it's to protect the people. The same thing that you're doing for anything else. You look after the people that put you there. If you don't do that, why the hell are you there?
All right. Now,
gotcha.
My quick draw on that is all that might be true. I'm not sure. Okay. I don't keep up with it.
Neither do I. But go ahead.
What I'm saying is anytime, whether good or bad, that's happening when an incumbent official is there,
right.
It never started with them. It's always something that builds up. So when they get to it, either they make it worse or better or maintain it, but regardless, it's never fully on them.
Gotcha. It's one of those things where it's a continuous situation where nothing's changed. You know how you promise everything? They promise the world.
That's a politician.
As a politician. And the first thing they do is, well, we got this problem here, and I don't know how to solve it. How the hell, what am I supposed to do? Why did you say you were going to solve it? If you didn't know how to do it, why are you,
Or they'll say what I just said.
Yeah.
Well,
right. It's not my fault. That's what I inherited. What do you want me to do about it? What are you going to do about it? It's a no-win situation. Anyways.
Quick draw.
Okay.
Now,
go ahead. Okay.
Where was you at? Before I asked you about where you going, Boston?
We're doing Chinese for Christmas next year.
Why don't you do Japanese?
Because it's more expensive. And not too many people eat it, and it's very hard to come by as far as what people want. Chinese universal. Although I don't like the China as they are now, but I'm just saying.
Well, they got a Chinatown everywhere. They got a Chinatown in France.
You know why?
Because it's not as expensive?
No. They got to put them somewhere because they got so many people. They got to stage them, everywhere. Africa is becoming China. Big time.
But it's not.
I'll send you a link. Somebody told me about it, and it's crazy. Like in Uganda and Kenya and places like that, where it's becoming. I mean, they're almost like the next citizen. I mean, they're more Chinese than Africans.
That leads into something else I want to
discuss. Okay, what's that?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
Whoopi, I don't know how recent this news is, but I know sometime last year or earlier this year, she got in trouble for saying
about the Holocaust.
About the Holocaust and Jewish.
Yeah. It wasn't whatchamacallit.
It wasn't
racial. It wasn't racial. That's what it was, yeah.
And that
it was just violence against people, and that's not what it was.
Right. And that, and she also said that Jewish people have an easier time blending in. White Jews have an easier time blending in than Africans.
Okay.
So during that time or whatever, I don't know exactly what she said, but paraphrasing, it might have been easier for them than it is blacks because walking down the street, you can tell that I'm black, but I can't tell that you're Jewish.
Like you can blend in because
of it.
Right. Yeah.
They got upset. is am I like they were calling for her head? Like is
yeah.
What do you think about that before I give you my take?
Okay, what do I think? Okay, all right. The way society and woke situations are, okay, they're trying to dismiss history, okay, or they're trying to swing it into another way where it wasn't about the actual people, but it was about what was done to them, okay. I just saw this today. I saw this yesterday. Okay, you remember the program Hogan's Heroes?
I remember seeing familiar with stuff around.
Okay.
I didn't actually see.
You didn't watch the show.
Nah.
Okay, Hogan's Heroes was about a prisoner of war camp where they basically ran the camp and the Germans were stupid and all this stuff. Okay, all right. And one of the characters was named LeBeau, who was a French. Not a mercenary, but he was a French soldier that got captured. Anyways, he actually was Jewish. Okay, he was actually captured and put into a concentration camp, actually 2 concentration camps, with a bunch of people in his building that he was taken away from. And he explains that, hey, you got 2 minutes to pack all your stuff, and they put him on trains, and this happened to him. He even showed the tattoo that they marked on people. And what was that considered as like a cattle? Like when you brand something that belongs to you, or that's part of your identification. Well, he's explaining like what Whoopi Goldberg is wrong, because she's making it out like it was less than like when we talk about slavery.
She's minimizing it.
Yeah, minimizing. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but like when we talk about slavery, we don't delve into it as deep as we should. We just like candy coat it. Well, you can't candy coat the Holocaust. Okay. If you look at the name Holocaust, what does that mean? Okay? When you wipe out somebody of 6 million or more, they weren't just Jews, okay? They were taking out gypsies, they were taking out people who were mentally disabled, they were taking out disabled people, okay? Because they did not fit the picture of what the Nazi regime wanted, to get rid of the what do you say?
Inferior.
Oh yeah. To get rid of the broken people. Okay.
So all right. My question is,
okay, where
are these people sent? Where are they getting it from that the Holocaust never existed, or that it wasn't as bad? That's question number 1. And question number 2 is, those same people, how do they explain the serial numbers?
Yes, yeah.
What is their? I'm trying to figure out where are they coming from, because I don't want to put in energy in something that's and researching something. So if you know something that can,
the minute you open the book about the Holocaust, okay, you'll get an idea what it was. Okay, all right. When they talk about,
I've seen movies.
Movies are one thing, but when you, when you see like, say for instance, a crate, say 4 foot by 4 foot, and all they have is wedding rings in it, wedding rings, okay, or a train load of just shoes. How do they not explain it?
How do they explain this away? Or are they to me, it seems like clear cut. Okay, the sun is up, the sun is down.
Hey,
to me, it seems like the Holocaust happened, the Holocaust didn't.
Right.
To me, it seems like it did. Where are they getting this from?
They're being blind. Okay.
Is this another QAnon type?
It's
because there has to be something there, a thread there that somebody is.
Here's how it really works. Okay. All right. Okay. As politicians, okay, they'll tell you something over and over and over again. Okay.
Right.
And what does that happen? What happens when you hear something over and over again?
You start to believe
It's the truth. Okay.
That's what happened with Jesus. But
right.
We'll talk about that.
Okay. Yeah. But what happens then? Somebody disagrees with them. Okay. And they countermand it that, hey, they're lying. That but the person that was actually telling them over and over again that it was a lie. Okay, and that the person that's trying to tell them that was a lie is actually telling the truth. That's how they're doing it, where they're either ignoring the truth or they're creating a new truth that is a total lie, and they're telling enough people, and they're getting to the message out to the wrong people who are in power to say, hey, that's right, so let me tell these people. And it's whoever's credible enough to say the lie, that's when it comes back at.
I think, I'm not sure because I haven't, researched this.
Yeah.
I think the birth of that, of this misinformation is, as I guess it is with any misinformation, is somebody has an agenda. And their agenda might be an anti-Semitic agenda, so they might put little... but yeah, so all right. So now that I got that,
okay,
explained a little,
right.
My thing is, all right. It's not so much that what she's saying is right or wrong. My problem is, let her say it. Like, everybody is always jumping on everybody about their opinions.
Right.
And as if it had no merit. Like, some of the stuff she said had a little, it's true. Like, when you walk down the street, if you see somebody from Africa, or somebody from Japan, or something, you can tell that they're not Jewish.
Right.
But if you see a white person, you can't tell unless you actually...
Well, why do you need to know who's who?
That's not my point. My point is, everybody is jumping on everybody. Like, can't nobody say shit nowadays because they're expecting them to think like them.
Yeah.
They're not. There is no way that Whoopi Goldberg is going to feel about the Holocaust the way that somebody went through the Holocaust. My pain, I would never, ever be able to feel your pain. Even if we both went through the Holocaust,
right.
You're going to feel that pain differently than I am.
Right.
Might be by a little bit, a minutia, but you're still going to...
I got you.
So same thing with slavery. No Jewish person is going to feel about what happened to the African, the whole diaspora. You're not going to... So if somebody might seem like they're minimizing it or, just dismissing it, okay, let these niggas be.
Okay, I understand.
And then here's the thing.
Okay.
Half of these people who are crying out loud and want to cancel this and cancel that, right. They are so far removed from that experience.
Yeah.
Like me.
Right.
I never went through slavery.
Right.
My ancestors never went through slavery. The connection there is not as strong. So I'm not going to feel. So now when somebody says something about black people and slavery, I'm supposed to just jump in arms because that's how I'm conditioned. It's a trigger that I'm just conditioned. And it's like everybody has their competition. Like, oh, my struggle is the greatest struggle in the universe because I went through the Holocaust. Or my struggle is the greatest struggle in the universe because I've been in slavery for 400 years. Or my struggle is the greatest struggle in the universe because, what happened to you?
I got fat.
You got fat. It's like a competition of whose pain is because eventually what happens is, we don't know who we are, so we identify with our struggle to the point where now we can't let it go.
Yeah.
And now if you talk about the Holocaust, you're actually talking about, a lot of times they're not even disputing, arguing what they're saying. This is the fact that they're attacking their identity as far as that pain.
Right.
Like it's not a competition. People are going to disagree. There is no It's impossible.
One of the things that I find that when celebrities or anybody else, okay, celebrities who have the ear of the country, okay, where whatever they say, the country hears, okay. Whenever they speak, they never say, "This is my opinion," okay. This is how I feel. They speak as if they're telling the truth, okay. That's where it draws a line. Now, when somebody says, "Well, I believe this because it's my opinion," hey, I'm fine with that. That would it. But when somebody says that it's, they speak it without that prerequisite, it sounds like they're telling the truth, and that's it, and we're supposed to believe them.
And well, all right, yes. And then the other people with the other point of view would say, "Well, that's not the truth. You need to be educated." Just because the person disagrees with you doesn't mean that they need to be like.
Hey, I know. Okay.
I mean, since the Jews.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving. All right. He got in trouble, right? Because he posted a video.
He's different.
All right, he's different, but he's not that far off.
Okay.
He posted a video talking about the original black Jews.
Right.
Right. Now, what's in that video? I have no idea if they're talking bad about white Jews or I have no idea. But his main thing was the original Jews were black.
Yes.
And these motherfuckers went off. He had to pay over $500,000, which they didn't even accept. Because they called them anti-Semitic.
Yeah,
he said nothing anti-Semitic. All he was saying was the original Jews, which, by the way,
is true.
Is the truth.
It is. Where's that region at? Israel is totally separate from what the original Jewish population came from. That's where they ended up. Oh, he's Googling. He's Googling.
I'm not Googling.
What are you doing?
I've Googled. And I'm gonna read you something real quick.
Oh shit, we gotta go.
All right, last thing.
That's the last thing. Okay.
Last thing.
All right.
So you have 3 different types of Jews.
Okay.
You got the Sephardic,
okay,
which are mostly Spain, Turkey area.
Okay.
Then you got the Ashkenazi, which are the European. These are,
the whites.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
And then you have some who they call the Falasha Jews.
Uh-huh.
All right. They are the Ethiopian Jews.
Right. I was going to bring that up.
These Jews weren't heard about for thousands and thousands of years because they were in mountains.
Right.
Now, they were called the pre-Talmudic Jews.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
This is before. All right. So, if anybody wants to dispute that, and this is what gets me, because they say what they were saying to Kyrie was he should be educated. He should be educated. But even the Sephardic and the Ashkenazi have recognized these Ethiopian Jews as legitimate Jews. But if that wasn't enough,
right? Okay.
This is something that came out in 2000.
Okay.
February. National Library of Medicine.
Okay.
And I'm reading this to you because I want a second opinion to see if I'm missing something, and then we can wrap this up.
Okay, gotcha. Right. I don't know how it got here in Christmas, and now we're talking Jews.
Well, it's actually Christmas, Jews, 3 Kings, Black. Well, that's something different, but we can't talk about that because we'll be here for ages.
I know.
So let's just.
We're late as it is. Okay,
right,
go ahead.
Right.
Okay. Good topic, though. I mean, I would never have thought you'd have thought this one up.
The title of this.
Okay.
I think what got me on this was the fact that you called me up about something. What was it that you called me up on? And you told me to. It wasn't Candace, was it? That black Republican lady?
Candace Owens. Yeah.
Right. Since she was right. So then that led me to socialism, and which I found out.
Oh yeah.
W.E. Du Bois was a socialist, but he didn't believe in welfare.
Right. That's kind of strange.
Right. So I was looking, anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
eventually that led me to this.
I'm glad you looked up Candace Owens. She's awesome.
No, she's not.
To me, she is.
We must be talking about
we'll just dispute it.
We must be talking about either I'm getting the name wrong or... All right, real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, so this is the title of this thing. Y chromosomes traveling south, : the Cohen modal haplotype and the origins of the Limba, the Black Jews of Southern Africa.
Right. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good?
No. Go ahead. No.
Sure. Now, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to...
ahead.
Now, the abstract.
Okay.
All right. The Limba are a traditionally endogamous group speaking a variety of Bantu languages who live in a number of locations in southern Africa.
That far down, huh?
All right.
Okay, gotcha.
They claim, this is their claim.
Okay.
The Limba claim descent from Jews who came from Africa from Senna.
Where's
Senna is variously identified by them as Sana in Yemen, Judea, Egypt, or Ethiopia. Now, a previous study using Y chromosome markers suggested both a Bantu and Semitic contribution to the Limba gene pool, a suggestion that is not inconsistent with Limba oral tradition. Remember, all this stuff was oral before it was written down.
Right.
Then, to provide a more detailed picture of the Limba paternal genetic heritage, we analyzed 399 Y chromosomes for 6 microsatellites. All right. So, fast forward. Okay, now, the Bantu Y chromosome samples are predominantly and include a model haplotype, science words, okay, high frequency, okay. Assuming a rapid expansion of the Eastern Bantu, we use variation in microsatellite, whatever, science words, the Bantu Y chromosomes to calculate a rough date of 3,000 to 5,000 years before the present for the start of their expansion. What is that? What am I missing here? 3,000 to 5,000 years before the present.
That means that they started there.
That's pre-Talmudic.
Yeah, that's before their religion even started.
That's before the Ashkenazi, the right. So, and that they're black Jews who came first. Nobody's saying that they're greater.
No.
He's
just stating a fact that that's where it came from.
And so, but they ate his ass alive, which I wouldn't mind if somebody, but still, they ate him alive for saying something that is different, and the nerve of them to say it for him to get educated.
I totally agree. I had when he talked about the world being flat, that's the only problem
and that's why he's looked at.
That's why he's looked. I mean, that was pre the
right.
Yeah, but when somebody, like I said, a celebrity or anybody, even though it's true,
right?
But they bring it against the grain of what people actually think about. That's when it becomes a negative instead of a positive.
I mean, that to me is just that.
Yeah, I know.
You got 2000. That's the thing. 2000.
Yeah, that's when it started.
2000.
Yeah. Well, it's 2023 now, or soon to be.
And the Bantu have been saying that shit for ages.
Yeah.
But now you need a science test to.
You're right.
And that leads into a whole nother Ark of the Covenant. Here, oh my goodness.
Oh, they found it too.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. They found the Ark of the Covenant. Yes, they did.
Where they find it at?
They found it in Chicago, I think. It was Chicago.
Barack Obama got that bitch in his house.
Yeah, he did. That's how he became president, man. I'm just telling. He saw the movie Indiana Jones, called up Indy and said, "Hey, where you at, man? I need that thing." Okay. He said,
the movie.
I'll hook you up.
That's part of the sequel they didn't release.
That's Candace Owens. Candace Owens.
Her?
Yeah.
Man, she don't know what she's talking about.
Are you serious?
Cornel West ate her. Man.
Who's Cornel West?
You don't know who Cornel West is?
No.
Are you serious?
Why would I say?
He's like a civil rights legend.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say civil activist. You know,
Activist,
he's
okay.
a legend. He actually, I heard him speak at Norfolk State.
Really?
He's the one that said, because they had like an interview thing.
A
It's
debate?
like him versus her.
Right.
And she said that blacks were in the first 100 years after slavery were progressing faster than they are now. And after whatever. He was like, no, this is what happened. Then she had the nerve to tell him, well, this is not a history lesson. What I'm trying to say is, even though she was trying to, no, she is not.
Okay.
And Matt, that's what I got on the social. Last thing, and you got to go. Last thing. I just want to read you a socialist thing.
Okay, go ahead.
That I read. The article is from, where's it at? The article, okay, real quick.
Yeah.
The article is by Robert Reich. He is the Chancellor's Professor of Public Policy at the University of California, Berkeley, and a Senior Fellow at the Blum Center for Developing Economies.
Okay.
Now, quickly, all right. Thousands of big American corporations rake in billions each year in government subsidies, bailouts, and tax loopholes, all funded on the taxpayer dime, and all contributing to higher stock prices for the richest 1% who owns half of the stock market, as well as CEOs and other top executives who are paid largely in shares of stock. We hinted at this when we talked about T-Bird.
Right.
Big tech, big oil, big pharma, defense contractors, and big banks are the biggest beneficiaries of corporate welfare. How? Follow the money. These corporations and their trade groups spend hundreds of millions each year on lobbying and campaign contributions. Their influence peddling pays off. The return on these political investments is huge. It's institutionalized bribery. And last thing. An even more insidious example is corporations that don't pay their workers a living wage. As a result, their workers have to rely on programs like Medicaid, public housing, food stamps, and other safety nets, which means you and I and other taxpayers indirectly subsidize these corporations, allowing them to enjoy even higher profits and share prices for their wealthy investors and executives. Not only does corporate welfare take money away from us as taxpayers, it also harms smaller businesses that have a harder time competing with big businesses that get these subsidies.
Those businesses, yeah.
Everyone loses except those at the top.
Right.
It's more socialism for the rich, harsh capitalism for the rest.
Right.
It should be ended. That's an article by Robert Reich.
Okay.
Tell me that shit don't hit home.
It does. It does.
I mean, that's what I was trying to tell T-Bird.
Hey, I'll get
but
you.
I don't have the degree.
This is an example. Okay, this is an example. Okay, the weather storm, the storm of the century of this year. Okay, that killed Christmas for a lot of people. Okay, then one of the airlines, Southwest. Okay. Had the most cancellated flights.
I saw that.
Okay.
80 to 90%.
90%. Okay. Okay. They were bailed out by the U.S. government for $7 billion. $7 billion. Okay. Where did that money go in order to correct the situation? Their technologies are so old. Their people are so underpaid. Their whole system is screwed from one storm. Now, you tell me, because they've got bailed out by our tax dollars, that the taxpayers that are flying those airplanes, that are flying in those airplanes, that are paying those tickets, are being hurt by the same people. We're paying for their incompetence. Is what we did. Oh, that's the way. That's it. We got
perfect time.
Yeah, that's it.
Texas Five.
Yeah, Texas Five. Hey, babe.